fractions. And I'm going over this topic because a few parents asked me yesterday while we were at the meeting about fractions. So it seems as if I teach you and I teach you and I teach you, but the more I teach, the less some of us learn. Fractions. So I'm going to start from the last topic we did, which was multiplication of fraction. I give you 3 over 5 to multiply by 4 over 7. What am I supposed to do? I'm going to multiply. 3 times 4 is going to give me
12.
And then I'm going to multiply
5 times 7.
And what is 5 times 7 going to give me?
35.
35. So I have 12 over 35. I have 12 over 35. Now what do I tell you that we do after that? I check to see if there's any number that can divide 12 and 35 without a remainder. Is there any number that can go into 12 and 35 without a remainder? Any number? Do we know our tables? Is there any number that can go into 12 and 35 without a remainder? I don't think so. Because 2 can't go. This is an odd number, this is an even number. 3 can't go, and thereafter 5 can't go. For a number to be divided by 5, it must end with 5 or 0. And so right there I realized, okay, there's nothing else that can divide. So my answer to that problem would have been 12 over 35. Now let's try another multiplication problem. Okay, let's see what we have for that one. I'm going to multiply. 4 times 6 is going to give me
24.
24, and then I'm going to multiply. What is 9 times 12? 108. People who know the tables wouldn't have a problem with that. 9 times 12 is 108. So, now I have 24 over 108. I'm going to try to do what? Divide. I'm going to find the numbers that can divide 24 and 108. And right away I see that there will be a number because this is an even number. It's 24. This is also an even number, 108. So which number can go into even numbers? 2. 2. The first number I see that can go into even numbers without a remainder is going to be 2. If I go 2 into 24, what am I going to get? 12 times. 2 into 24 is going to give me 12 times. And if I go 2 into 108, what am I going to get? 54. Okay, so that's the first step. But when I look at it, I can still divide some more because this is an even number and this is an even number again. So what can I use to divide again? 2. I can still use 2. And if I do 2 into 12, I'm going to get 6 times. And if I do 2 into 54, I am going to get 54 divided by 2. So let's do it this way. 25? 2 times. 2 times 2? 5 take away 4, I'm left with 1. Bring on the 1, bring on the 4, and I have 14. So I have 2 into 14 goes 7 times. So 54 divided by 2 is going to give me 27. Now, when I look at that, I also, because I know my tables, I also realize that that can be divided further. Which number can divide 6 and 27? 3. 3 to 6 is going to go 2 times, and 3 to 27 is going to go 9 times. Okay, so my answer for this is going to be equal to 2 over 9. That's simply multiplying up. Now I could have worked that problem another way. 4 over 9 times 6 over 12. I could look for the number that can divide a number at the bottom and a number at the top without a remainder and do it that way. Which number is there? Number at the bottom, number at the top that can be divided. 4 and 12. 4 into 7 goes, and 4 into 12 goes. Is there anything else that could divide? What? 9 and 6. So let's go. What could divide 9 and 6?
3.
3 into 6 goes? And 3 into 9 goes? 3 times. So now we have 1 over 3 times 2 over 3. And so we're going to get 2 times 1 is equal to 2. And 3 times 3 equals to 9. So, from what I show you, there are 2 ways that I could have worked the problem. One, if I don't know how to cancel, I could multiply and then divide until I get to the smallest number. If I know how to cancel, then I could cancel. That's the multiplication of decimal. So for multiplication, I'm simply multiplying and then for canceling until I get to the smallest number. Okay, multiplication. Now, similar to multiplication is division. So I gave you 4 over 5 to be divided by 1 over 2. Now what did I tell you happened when we're dividing a number? First of all, we change the division sign to multiplication. I'm changing the division sign to a multiplication sign. So I write 4 over 5 multiplied by, and I'm going to do what? Write the inverse of 1 over 2, or flip it over as somebody just said. We're going to turn it over so the 2 comes on top and the 1 is at the bottom. We're going to turn it upside down. We're going to flip it over, Shabazz. Turn it upside down. We're going to change the sign. Yes, look at me. We're going to change the sign from a division to a multiplication. What am I doing? What am I doing, Dante? I'm changing the division sign to a multiplication sign. That's the first step. Change the division to a multiplication. And after I do that, what am I supposed to do next, Jadon? After I change the division to multiplication, what am I supposed to do? No. What do I do next, Janissa? I change my division sign to a multiplication sign. Then I am going to do what? I did not say that. What did I say we're supposed to do, Jamil? I'm to turn it upside down. I have to first of all turn this. If I multiply just how it is, my answer is going to be wrong. Division is different from multiplication. I turn it upside down and then I multiply. So what is 2 times 4? 8. And what is 1 times 5? 5. So I end up with 8 over 5. But what happens here? What type of fraction we have here? An improper fraction, because the top is heavier than the bottom. It's top heavy. It's an improper fraction. And what do I do when I have an improper fraction? I can change it into a mixed number by dividing. So I'm going to change this into a mixed number. Wonderful, Dominic. I think you're following me. So I'm going to change this into a mixed number by dividing. So what am I dividing? 5 into 8 goes 5 into 8 goes 1 time, and I'm left with 3. And I'm going to write this 3 over 5. So my answer is equal to 1 and 3 over 5. Now you notice that I write the 1 very big because that's the whole number. 1. And the 3 over 5 is a fraction. So I leave that as small as that. Okay. So you've seen multiplication of fraction, and we have done division of fraction. Now, let's do addition of fraction. Simple addition of fraction first. Let's go. I have 3 over 5, and I'm going to add 4 over 6. This is addition. Now, what happens with addition of fraction? And the same rule applies for addition or subtraction, except that we add for addition or we subtract for subtraction. What do I have to do when I have this? Yes, because the denominator, the bottom number which is called the denominator, they are different. So I have to find the what? LCM of 5 and 6. What is the LCM of 5 and 6? 30. LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. And all I'm going to do is to do my 5 times table, do my 6 times table, and the lowest number that I'm going to get here would have been 30. Because I could do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I could go on. I go 6, 12, 18, 24, 24, 30. So the smallest number that falls in both of these groups would have been 30. So the LCM is 30. Now we go. 5 into 30 goes 6 times. I put a multiply here. Use a different color marker, so you see I put a multiply here times 6. Then I put 6 times 3. What is 6 times 3? 18. 6 times 3 is 18. Put up my plus. I go 6 into 30. Oops, 6 into 30, 5 times. So I put multiply by 5. What is 5 times 4? 20. So now I have 18 plus 20 is going to give me 38 over 30. And again, we have a improper fraction. We have a top-heavy fraction, so we have to divide. 13 to 38 is going to go 1 time, and I'm left with 8 over 30. So my answer will be 1 time and 8 over 30. And that's just adding ordinary fractions, simple ordinary addition of fractions. As I said, addition and subtraction basically follows the same principle, except the sign will change. So if I had, let's say that out, and let's say if I had 5 over 6, to take away 1 over 5. I'm finding the LCM again. 5 over 6 to subtract 1 over 5. Again, I'm finding the LCM, which is going to be 30. We've just been through 5 and 6, so we know that's 30. 6 into 30 goes 5 times. So I'm going to multiply this 5 up here by 5. What is 5 times 5? 25. I put a takeaway sign. 5 into 30 is going to go 6 times. And what is 6 times 1? 6. So 25 take away 6. This time it's take away. 25 take away 6. We leave away with 19. 19 over 30. And this time it is a proper fraction. It's not top heavy, it's a proper fraction, so there's nothing else for me to do except to leave it as 19 over 30. Okay, now let me do the last step that I'm going to do with you this evening. And this step is mixed number. 2.5 plus 3 1/4. I have 2.5 and I'm going to add 3 1/4. What am I supposed to do first in this case? I am to change this to an improper fraction. That's the easiest way for me to work is change it to an improper fraction. How do I change it to an improper fraction? I'm going to multiply the whole number by the denominator. Multiply the whole number by the bottom number, then add the top number. Let's go again. How do I change a mixed number to an improper fraction? I multiply the whole number by the denominator. Then I add the numerator. So let's go. 2 times 2? 4. 4 plus 1? So this becomes 5 over 2. Plus, same thing over here. 4 times 3? 12 plus 1? 13 over 4. So I just change my mixed number into an improper fraction. I'm going to go through the same process. What is the LCM for 2 and 4? 4. 24? 2 times. 2 times 5? 10. Plus 4 into 4? 1 time. 1 time 13? 13. 10 plus 13? 23. Equals 23 over 4. And what happens here? We have to divide. It's highly improper, so we have to divide. 4 into 23. 5 times. And 5 times 4 is going to give me 20, so I'm left with 3 over 4. My answer would have been 5 and 3 over 4. Okay, so that's a quick review of multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division. Why am I giving you all of this review and I'm giving you it on YouTube? So you can go and do what? Watch the video over and over and over again until you understand it. And I told you, you can click the subscribe button so that every time, because sometimes I'm at home and I'm doing the videos, recording them, and I'm putting them on YouTube. You can just click subscribe and whenever I put up another video with another topic, you can actually watch the video and practice your maths while you're where? At home. You can practice your math while you're at home. You don't have to wait till you get to class to ask Mrs. White, Mrs. White, I did not understand addition of fraction. I did not understand. Watch the video, and watch the video until you understand. You get me? That's it.